Hi guys, I'm Aussie and welcome to Season 4, Episode 6 of the First Star Challenge with Leeds United, and today it's all about this, the Champions League. We are going to finish off the group stage. First up, we're going to play Lazio away from home, and then we have Lyon. Now, if Lyon happen to drop points to Trabzonspor and we beat Lazio, and we're basically guaranteed top spot, what we'll do instead of the Lyon game is we will go and do Everton in the Premier League with nothing riding on the Lyon game. But I suspect that that won't be the case, that there's going to be something riding on the Lyon game. And so we'll be showing 2 games in the Champions League this very day. Before we get into that, though, there is one game to catch you up on. That was a Premier League match against Leicester City. We took the lead when Brad Darridge opened his Leeds account with a stunner. And we secured the points in the second half when Alina's fancy feet sent Leal through on goal. So there we go. What a strike to get yourself underway from Brad Darridge. Leal with the second. It was an even game, this one. You can see Sandro for them had an absolute nightmare in front of goal. And Onana played well. So that kind of tells a story there, I think. I say it was an even game. We defended horribly, but we did it for once. We took our chances and got what looks to be a solid away. Well, it is a solid away win, but it wasn't a 2-0 game to watch. It could have been 4-4, to be honest, or anything in between. So there we go, to have a quick update of the Premier League table after that result. And there we go. We are sitting there in 4th. Liverpool's dropped a few points. Arsenal is still flying. But like I keep saying, 4th, I think, or top 4, maybe 3rd if Chelsea drops some points. But that's where we've got to aim this year. We've got a little 4-point buffer, though, now back to both Manchester clubs. So that's good. You know, we're looking as though we might be able to consolidate ourselves up there in that top 4, which is a really, really good achievement for us in Season 4. Let's not forget, we've got to where we are very, very quickly. Much ahead, actually, at least a season ahead of how long I thought it would take us to get here. Let's go and have a look at what we're expecting here against Lazio. They are the favourites for this one, which it always annoys me when we're not favourites, yet we're top of the group and we beat them last time out, albeit with a little bit of fortune. So let's have a look what we're up against here. They are an Alessandro Nesta coach team. What a defender he was as well. More urgent pressing style. I'm beginning to realise this is very important as well. I should really be paying more attention to that. They're an attacking, direct playing style. Analysis report here. This is their 4-0 thumping of Bologna. We are expecting them to play in this sort of a formation. You can see there's a massive gap between their midfield and their defence, though, isn't there? So we're going to hopefully get somebody into that space. Though looking at the way that we're playing here, the idea here is that Mariba will sort of push forward into that space, but still sort of keep the solid shape. Anyway, this is the team we're sending out. Onana in goal, Zagreb, Pogragic, Bonifazi, and Sutar at right back. He does really well. We wouldn't want to play him as a wing back, but while we have Bartalik out, he's doing really, really good job at right back, I think. It's Phillips, it's Turpey, and it's Mariba in midfield. It's Ruiz, and it's Bowen down the wings. That's Erling Haaland, got the Erling Haaland up top. Let's go beat the Lazios. The Lazios is the collective noun for Lazio as a team, obviously. I don't know what comes out of my mouth sometimes. Anyway, so they're playing the same formation, though they've changed the players a little bit. David, he's a Canadian guy, and he's really rapid. So we just have to be a little bit careful. He looks quite a good player, actually, doesn't he? But there we go. Let's get to the team talk here. Tell the players they're expected to go out there and prove a point today. We've been on a good run lately. Go out there and impress me. We just need a point. What do we want to say to this? This is a massive actually pick up where we left off last time out, and we've got a great chance today. I don't want to say this is a massive game. Let's go out there and impress me. Let's just go with that. Some calm, we have faith, and let's get on the field. Now, while we're waiting for the game to get underway, I have to say a massive thank you to a new Patreon supporter of mine, William. Thank you so much, mate. Greatly appreciated. Never expected, as I always say, but it is greatly appreciated. There is a link to my Patreon down in the description if you want to have a look, and you get little sort of thank you perks as well. But yeah, just a massive thank you to William. Yeah, I mean, it just... Oh, here we go with Haaland. Oh, what a start. 2.5 minutes in, and Erling Haaland, the only scores in Europe. And he's got his 4th of the season. And what a catastrophe. What's the word I'm looking for there? What a mess up by the Lazio defence. Bonifazi's just lumped it forwards. Ramos, I don't know what he's doing there. And the goalkeeper had no chance. Haaland's not missing that, is he? And there we go. 1-0 up. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. Yeah, I mean, the Patreon, as I said, it's never expected. It's greatly appreciated that anybody's watching the ads, etc. But it does greatly help as I try to forge myself a career in this life. All right, here we go. Suter, can he get a ball in here? He can. It's an own goal, is it? No, it's not. Is that Rob Holding? Well, no wonder they're conceding goals. Come on, boys. Actually, that's harsh on Holding. He does okay, doesn't he? Phillips gets it forward. Harling knocks it down out there for Suter. Suter, can he get a ball into the box here? He goes a little backheel flick. Mariba into the defender. Phillips picks it up. I tell you what, this is good possession, isn't it? Here we go with Zagre. Zagre goes past his man. Zagre goes himself and draws a decent save from Livakovic. Aston Villa legend, of course, from FM19. The delayed cross in there. The laptop's not going too bad. Not sure why the game's done that. And here we go now with... I did say David was pacey. You might have to foul him here, son. Oh, what a tackle from Zagre that was. Excellent stuff. Let's demand a little bit more here. We're looking a little bit nervous with Calvin Phillips. It's not ideal. Choking to death here. Come on, boys. Ball in. It's a good block initially, and we don't get it cleared, and we haven't covered ourselves in glory there either, have we? Not as bad as the Lazio goal, but yeah, not ideal. Let's show some passion here. Phillips is just... He's won the ball, and then he's just stood there and looked at it. Oh, I've got spit gone down the wrong way or something. Alright, come on, boys. Apologies for the coughing. Here we go with Bowen. Knocks it down for Turpey. Bowen, can he find Harling? He can. Harling is a bit wide. Oh, it's a penalty. It's a disgustingly stupid tackle by Rob Holding. And that is a penalty, and it's going to be taken by Abel Ruiz. Go on, Ruiz, son. Ruiz! Oh, I'll tell you what, he's looked good from the penalty spot this season. And we're back to 2-1, and we might give them a concentrate now, just to make sure we see this out. But Ruiz, 5th goal of the season. I think 4 of them have been penalties, to be honest. But that's all right. As long as he's taking his chances, then we can deal with that, can't we? Haaland looks like he's taking a bit of a kick in the shins. He's only down to 67%. And what was that defending? Onana once again has saved us. He is possibly the best goalkeeper I think I've ever signed. He is an absolute star in goal, and that is over the top. I don't know, that's my praise. Maybe that's over the top. Haaland, is he going to bounce back? What we don't ideally want is a sort of an injury there for him. Bonifazi with a nice clearance out there to find Ruiz. Ruiz, Suter looks like he's going beyond him, but he's found Haaland instead. Haaland! Not the best angle, and defenders closing him down. I don't know that he had too many options there. Here we go again from the corner. It's going to be Jared Bowen to knock it in. He does. It is not the best, to be honest. And here we go again with Jonathan David. Can we keep pace with him? We're doing our best. Turpey. Oh, what a tackle from Gary Turpey. Come on, boys. Let's give it a concentrate coming into the break here. I'm looking at this. He's not really improving, is he? We have Edmondson on the bench, who can play as a pressing forward. Yeah, I think we're going to have to take Haaland off. I don't know what he's done, but it doesn't look great, does it? Okay, assertive. Don't get complacent out there. We've stressed out Pogranic. We have faith in you. He's still stressed out. Bowen is stressed out. Well, Bowen, you've been absolutely rubbish so far, so there you go. Turpey, always aggressive. Love your work, son. And yeah, we will take Haaland off because it's not really improving, is it? And what we don't want is for that to become a more long-term injury. So Edmondson, only 2 sub-appearances for him this season. He's come back from injury, of course. Let's give it a demand more. I don't like Calvin Phillips looking so nervous. We do have Kene on the bench. Mariba's not having a great game for us here either. It hasn't been a classic performance. We've kind of an error and a penalty, and that's kind of all we've done, isn't it? Suter with a ball forward. Abel Ruiz is going to get onto that, is he? No, he's not. Can we close down the keeper? No. Can we win this ball? We should do. Bonifazi, I mean, it's a towering header. Oh, it's another horrible defensive play there. Ruiz, he's got half the team around him. He finds his way through, and that is not the finish we wanted. I wonder if we just need to calm down here. Just everybody relax. This is going okay. Let's just bring it down a gear, please. Come on. I'm wondering if maybe we want to... Bonifazi, that's a good header. Turpie with a flick on. Bowen's going to get to that. Can Bowen play in Edmondson? Again, they're closing him down, and they do just that. Okay, let's try lowering this tempo. I wonder if we're just doing silly things with the ball. So let's just try slowing it down, being a bit more disciplined. Zagreb lumps it forward. Abel Ruiz is there for Moriba. Moriba goes out for Abel Ruiz. Can he get a cross in? No, he loses the ball again. It's been a scrappy game, hasn't it? I mean, this is not Champions League quality. If we'd had this game in the Championship, I think we'd be a little bit like, what is going on here? Come on. Ball over the top. Oh, we're in trouble here. Onana, save us, son. Oh, it's Phillips getting back. There we go. Captain Courageous. Excellent block. And let's see if we can now just slow things down a little bit. We're looking nervous, and I don't know why we're looking nervous. No pressure. Show some passion. Do something, boys. Stop looking nervous and apprehensive. Let's make some changes. Let's bring Helder Costa on for Bowen, who's not had a great game. And I mean, the players that are looking nervous and apprehensive there, they aren't necessarily playing badly. So, yeah, Costa now to knock the corner in. It looks decent. It's headed towards goal by Edmondson, but the keeper claims. Another corner. Costa, near post this time. It's floated through, and Edmondson, oh, what has happened there? Livakovic has somehow managed to get a save. He looked done for all money. Costa again. Third time's the charm, boys. Bonifazi brings it down. In there for Ruiz, sorry. For Moriba. Back for Zagreb. Back out there for Costa in space. Can he get a cross in? It's a decent tackle by Ramos. A little bit lungy as well, to be honest. And that will end the highlight there. And are we going to... No, it's a good clearance by Zagreb. Can't quite bring it down, though, Edmondson. And we find ourselves under a little bit more pressure here. It is a goal. Andre Anderson. And a draw, it's difficult to argue that it's not... What can we do? We'll give it a concentrate. We've looked so scrappy, haven't we? It's like we've done attacking training. We've learned to score goals again. And now we can't defend. What do we want to do here? What do we want to do? Let's maybe take it off, exploit the flanks. Let's just tighten up these lines and just see if we can hold it. I mean, a point on the road's not a bad thing. I really think we could have done more, though. 6 minutes of stoppage time. There is plenty of time to go here. I mean, we've dominated the game. Sort of same old story there. We haven't necessarily taken chances. We've got a gift and a penalty, and that's all we've done. Not pleased with that, boys. That was scrappy. Leeds draw against 10-man Lazio. They must have had an injury. That is enough to get us out of the group, though, and that was sort of mission one, wasn't it? We had to get out of the group. That was the early kickoff, so we don't know how Lyon and Trabzonspor's done just yet. So let's skip through it forward, and then we'll see who we're playing next. So there we go. Lyon has beaten Trabzonspor. It was 3-0, so they've absolutely smashed them. So that means that we will be back. We'll play through the Everton game. We'll come back. We'll be hosting Lyon in a winner tops the group match. It's going to be big. Okay, welcome back. We're about to host Lyon in a game that means everything in terms of who tops the group and who doesn't. But before we get to that, one game to catch you up on in the Premier League, the final game before the break for the Winter World Cup, and that was against Everton. Just the single goal in this one, substitute Edmondson finishing well from a tight angle. So there we go, we absolutely dominated this game. We could not score to save ourselves. We took off Edwards, he was playing a 6.2. Leao went and then played a 6.1. And Edmondson off the bench, our Lord and Saviour in this one, because he was the only guy that looked like scoring, to be honest. So really glad he put that chance away. You can see we had the better players for the most part. Pickford played really well for goal in them. But there we go. It was a good, solid win. And if we look at the league table now, as we enter the sort of the break for the World Cup, and we're in a really good position. We still got that 4-point gap back to Man United, but only 6 points off top right now. So, you know, that's not too far away. Now, as I said, there is the Winter World Cup coming up. Now, we do have players called up for international duty. Gary Turpie, one of our youngsters, is in the under-21s. He already has 2 caps for the England under-21, so that's good to see for him. But you can see there the other guys, Edmondson, Kenny, Wood, all in the under-21s. Max Dean, our youngster defender, coming through the academy. He's in the under-19s, which is good for him as well. And you can see sort of everybody else there that's getting international honours. 4 players, though. Only 4 going to the World Cup. Polgragiak and Bredaric with Croatia, Bonifazi with Italy, and Haaland with Norway. Unfortunately, Kelvin Phillips was dropped at the last minute, which is really, really harsh because he's been involved pretty much every England squad since he got called up. Was almost 2 seasons ago now, and he's going to miss the World Cup. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on there. That's not great though. But anyway, this is what we're up against here against the Lyon. We are the favourites. We are at home, obviously, and it does all come down to this. Rudy Garcia, the manager, quite decent, isn't he? A balanced, standard playing style, more urgent press, and the analysis report here, this is how we're expecting them to play. They did beat Toulouse 2-1 last time out. We can see heavy attacks down the wings there. Passing network and their key passes there as well. And this is the team we're sending out now with, of course, a break after this one. We can pick a full-strength team. The only player that's not playing in this one that I would consider first choice is Bonifazi. That's because he's a booking away from a suspension. We'd rather have him for a second-round tie, even if it means we are second in the group. I think it's more important to have him for knockout football. So Onana goes in goal. It's Bredaric, it's Polgragic, it's Wood and Coyle as the back four. Phillips, McAlmont and Mariba go in midfield. It's Albert Ruiz and Bowen down the wings. It's Haaland up top. Let's beat some French people. So there we go. Everybody is playing as expected. We're slightly more cautious in midfield. I am wondering if maybe a number 10 is something we need to look at doing more so than we are already. If you play your game, you win. You're capable of that. Let's go with that. Give them a little bit of confidence. Some calm. We have faith. And looks a good team talk. Let's see if it worked. And here we go, the final group game. It all comes down to this. Who will finish top? Who will finish, well, not bottom, but second? A draw, of course, is enough for us, but if they were to beat us, obviously, they would leapfrog us, and that would be the end of topping the group. But the main goal was to make sure we got out of the group. We've done that. However, unconvincingly, we managed that against Lazio. And we'll just kind of see what we can do here. Nervous and apprehensive players again. Don't like that. Here we go with a highlight. Woods passes it forward for Mariba with a little bit of space to run into there. Mariba's got himself. Mariba! It would have been a goal of the season contender, but just didn't quite have the finish at the end of it. Here we go again. Oh, is the floodgates going to open here? Here we go now. Mariba again. What's he going to do this time? Mariba, oh, it's horrible. Maybe pass next time, mate. Let's go attacking. We do have the sort of the safety net of the DM in there. Corner comes in. It's headed away. Abel Ruiz should get to that. He goes out for Bowen. It's a hospital pass. And are we going to get caught out for that? We just might, you know. Carrasco's getting forward. It's a good tackle from Bredaric. Back to his Croatian teammate to clear, and Bowen goes past his man. Can he play in Haaland? He kind of has. Haaland for Ruiz. It's a good pass. He's taking him a little bit wide, though. Can he get a ball back in? Bowen brings it down. Back there for Bredaric, for Phillips, for Mariba. Mariba! Does not have his shooting boots on today, does he? And now we have a set piece to defend. Can we get this away, please, boys? We can. Haaland back there. It's tackled away, but it's nothing more than a through ball for Bowen. It's Bowen, and who I'm assuming is Abu Ruiz up there with him. Bowen goes himself. Jared Bowen! Oh, what a goal that would have been. Concentrate, boys. Where are our shooting boots today? Absolutely dominating the game. Cannot score to save ourselves. And it's becoming a problem this season, isn't it? Bredaric for Calvin Phillips. What's he got for us? Goes back. It's a decent pass there for Polgragic. He goes back again. How about some forward passes here, boys, for Woods? Or Wood, I should say. Ruiz, there we go. Coyle getting forward. Can Coyle get a bit of quality into the box? He goes back for Ruiz. Back for Coyle. Ball lofted in, and Haaland. He can't find the back of the net either. And it might just be a case of telling him to relax at half-time. We've absolutely smashed them. But we cannot find the back of the net. Do it for the fans. Alright, let's try that. Let's get a little bit of passion. Give the fans a performance they're expecting of us here. That didn't particularly work. We'll tell the guys here that aren't playing well that we want a little bit more from them. Yeah, it's been a bit of a strange one, hasn't it, so far? But they haven't really threatened us. I'm trying to think now. I don't remember them doing too much in that first half that made me think, oh, we're in a bit of trouble here. Apprehensive. I'm going to tell you you're rubbish because that's the sort of mood I'm in right now. Nervous. Come on. Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. You're capable. Calm. We have faith in Onana. We'll get back out there. I don't think there's there's too much need to change anything, to be honest. We just need to take chances, don't we? And that's not what we've been doing so far. McCalmont only playing a 6-4. If we can get going in the second half of this season, we could do anything. But Mariba's done really well to win that. A ball to the hospital pass for Coyle. He's picked up the loose ball. Mariba! Oh, how can you not score that? The keeper's standing there, legs spread like a lady of the night, and he couldn't just slip it in between them. All right, come on. It's headed away. Ruiz, what's he got? Oh, he shoots. What are you shooting there for, mate? All right, I'm sick of us being expressive. I think we're not being expressive. All right, never mind. Let's try lowering the tempo then. I don't know what else to do to try and just keep your heads, boys. Keep your heads and put away a chance. We're going to have to make some changes here. McCalmont is just not playing well. Let's bring a leaner on for him. Let's get him as an attack. I mean, a draw is enough, so maybe it's silly to make attacking changes, but I'm getting frustrated. Can Mariba play anywhere else? He can play as a Mazzella. I don't think we want someone drifting. He can play box-to-box, so let's maybe do that. Let's keep the box-to-box guy in, and let's just switch them around. All right. This is our end, isn't it? So this is going to be a corner. Bowen knocks it in. It's headed away again. It's out there for Ruiz. What's he going to do? Takes it forward. Oh, Abel Ruiz. He shoots. He scores. 6th goal of the season for him. And we're 1-0 up. And it's out of absolutely nothing. And at the end of all of that, it's basically the goalkeeper flapping that has given us the lead. Decent head around. I mean, you can't do too much more than that. Ruiz just walks straight through. And it's a little bit harsh on the goalkeeper there. It looked like it wasn't as easy as I first thought. But, I mean, you can't say it's undeserved. 15 shots to 2, 6 on target to 0. It definitely is deserved, but Mariba's playing a 6-4. The box-to-box guy we're having troubles getting someone to play the role for us. I think we had this same problem last year, and I forget what I did to fix it. So if you remember, please let me know in the comments. Come on, boys. Come on. Let's see this out now, please. Are they going to show something? I'll be annoyed if their first highlight results in a goal. Olena's there. Heads down to nobody. He's done well there to get another block in. Put a bit more pressure on them here, boys. Come on. Come on. Ball over the top. We should get to that. Bowen's there. Does well. Back for Brad Darich. Can we play out from the back? Phillips goes forward for Alina. For Mariba. Back for Phillips. Alina goes over the top for Haaland. Here we go. Erling Haaland. Can he double our lead? I'll tell you what. He's hit that straight at the goalkeeper, though. And that ends the highlight, but a corner. It's, again, can't beat the first man. Jared Bowen's corners have not been fantastic. Rogerio, is that how you pronounce that, I think? Getting forward. Can we get a block in? He's got no one there with him. Reminder, a draw is good enough for us, but we don't want them getting back on level terms here, do we? Come on, boys. It's a good pass. On the cover. Well done, Wood. Still there, though. Danger not cleared. It should have a chance to be cleared now, Brad Darich, and he does do just that. Boys, come on, concentrate, please. Let's get this through to the end now. Let's start wasting a bit of time. We'll lower that tempo a little bit further still. Slow things down. And just go defensive. We've got 5 minutes to see out here. Can we get it done? Come on, boys. There it is. All right, so we topped the group. We've absolutely smashed them. We should have scored many, many more goals, but we haven't. And we've got a lot of work. We got away with one today there, boys. So there we go. We've been awarded a little bit of extra money for topping the group. I wouldn't call it a vintage display. We've got a lot of work to do during the World Cup for the players that are staying to try and just basically play football better. I don't know what else to say. But there we go. We've received a little bit of extra money there. Oh, that's for matches that are drawn. So there we go, guys. That is it for today. We end up topping the group. 14 points from our 6 games. That's not too bad. We're sitting pretty in the league, to be honest. Nicely there. Goal difference is going to be our killer so far, though, isn't it? We're just not scoring enough goals. But there we go. That is it for today. If you have enjoyed that, please do hit thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. And we will be back after the Winter World Cup. And I think what we'll do is we will just come straight back for the festive fixtures. It'll be Bournemouth in the league. It will be a third round FA Cup tie against a yet-to-be-named team. And then we'll kind of pick up the season from there. We'll have a January transfer window. And, of course, we will review how the World Cup went as well. So until then, guys, I've been Aussie Villain. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.